What's happening, guys? It's May 20th. It's about 46 degrees out, and that's all it's going to get up to today. I'm on the mean streets of Marshfield, but we got to head out to Chile, Wisconsin, because we got to look at another cabin. That guy just interrupted my video. I'm not doing another take, so come along. So it's gonna rain pretty soon all day here, and like I said, it's May 20th and it's only gonna get up to like 45 46 degrees today, so that's a little weird. These people here in Marshfield, they're very detail oriented. You know, they're by the book. Get that lawn mowed before it rains. If we get like a quarter of an inch of snow in April, they're out there, they're shoveling it, getting it off the driveway, even though it will melt just like a couple hours later. I'm a Marshfield transplant. I did not grow up in Marshfield. I did not go to high school in Marshfield. I ended up here because of marriage, my former marriage, and after we got divorced, I just kind of stayed here, and for the kids, for school mainly. So I commute back and forth to the world headquarters, and like I said, we're going out here to Chile to take a look at this cabin before it leaves. But now my son Jack here, he graduates. His graduation ceremony is Saturday. It's Tuesday today, and my daughter graduated from college last Saturday. So I have two adults at this point. And like I said, with the, you know, I was a transplant here in Marshfield. I don't necessarily want to continue living in Marshfield, but the house that I'm living in right now, when I bought that back in like 2011, you know, things were much different back then. Things were much more affordable. So at this point, it would be difficult to find a property. I'd like to be a little bit more out in the country for a little more privacy, but like I said, at this point, your money's not going to get you too far. Even here in central Wisconsin, things are expensive. And if you talk about getting any land or building, it's insane what stuff costs now. And with that being said, talking about the cost of homes and whatnot, what we're going to go see, this might be a solution for you. You can get yourself a really quality built cabin, really nice / tiny home, and you know, that could be a solution. That might be something I look into the future. Stop sign right there, but you know how it is. We're out in the country. We're gonna get a look at a little bit different cabin in that it is wider than any one that I've showed you so far. And the video I did the other day, that cabin was right there. That's gone. So we're gonna take a look at this white one right here. So let's go out there. I'm gonna do a walk around to the outside. We'll go into voiceover mode because it's really super windy and the GoPro camera will not like that. First off, guys, I apologize for the darkness of this video, but we're in Wisconsin and we get weather like this, overcast, dreary, 51% of the time. So if you like that, move here. All right, let's get underneath this cabin, guys. I don't show this a lot, but this is how it's built. We got those 4x6s running the entire length of the cabin. And then you got your floor joists, 2x8. But I like this because you got the spray foam insulation, but you got plywood covering that up, so it's not just exposed to the exterior. That's a real nice feature, not seen on a lot of other cabins. We got the metal exterior with the 40-year warranty on it. You got your 8-foot sidewalls. You got 2 exterior lights by that metal front door with the window. You get 2 metal entry doors with windows as part of the standard package. And over here, guys, 6 windows in each cabin are included. if you need more, you can get more for more money. You got a faucet right there, guys. That's included. A window up in the loft. We'll take a look at that loft later. Let's go around the outside of the cabin here, guys. More windows. Those are sliders. You can get a different variety of windows. Over here, we got a chimney. This person is having a wood stove. You can get it ready to go by having a chimney installed from the get-go. So this one is going to have two sources of heat, and we will see more about that on the inside. All right, guys, we're inside now. Let's take a look at what we got in here. We're in the main room, the kitchen slash living area. We came in that side door, and it has two doors in the package, of course, and each door is on a sidewall in this one. The walls in here are 8 foot. So you've got a little bit higher wall in this type of cabin with a regular gable roof than you do with a barn roof cabin like I showed in that last video. So take a look around, 16 foot wide. Personally, I can really tell the difference. Obviously, it's 2 feet wider. So that gives you a bigger feel in this room for sure. Just more spacious in my opinion. In here, of course, this one's equipped with electric baseboard heat. A nice spacing of outlets everywhere. And then we've got the space over here for the refrigerator. This one has a little bit less cabinetry in it than most. That was per the customer's request. And you know, we've got the sink equipped with that, and then you got the soft close, just showing you how some of this is. Really nice cabinetry. Very high quality. You can do more cabinets than what this is showing here, of course. You can do things like islands. You can do L-shaped where it sticks out into the room a bit. And then we've got recessed lighting. And right up there we got a ceiling fan. That's included in the standard base package square footage rate of $110 per square foot. Over here, like I showed you outside, here's a chimney. So they're gonna have a wood stove in here in addition to the baseboard electric heat. Now let's go over and take a look in here. We're gonna go over here. This is the main bathroom. And this one, nice little bathroom, nice layout here. Everything fits real well. Shower, toilet, and then of course your sink and your cabinet below. And you've got heat in here too. Exhaust fan. Let's go over here into bedroom number 1. This is a 2-bedroom. So again, this one has 2 bedrooms. A lot of people ask about, can I have more than 1 bedroom? 1 bedroom is included in the standard price. If you frame out and build another bedroom, that is a little bit of an additional upcharge. But here we go, bedroom, smoke detector. We got our electric service back here, 100 or 200 amp. And then here is the closet that houses the water heater and pressure tank. And then again, as always, right here is the access point for your plumbing and your sewer to hook that up on your concrete slab. Now we're over here, we'll come back out of that bedroom and let's climb up the ladder. So you get one of these ladders. I've tried to do it myself, but it pulls out like this. Let's climb up. This one just has a small loft above the back end here. This one has a light switch up here, outlets, window in the end. Again, you could sleep up here. You know, somebody comes over, some kids come over, put them up there in the loft. What I see over here is gonna be kind of the living room area. So you might put your couch, you know, your furniture, your coffee table, whatever in this area. Who knows, kitchen table maybe over in this area. So now let's go over into the second bedroom. And in here, smaller bedroom for sure, but it serves its purpose. And I forgot to mention vinyl plank flooring. You can get the option of hardwood flooring. So we've got a bunch of outlets in here. Wow. There's really like a ton of outlets for a little room. I'm not sure why, but that's the way it is. Here's a nice little closet built right into the corner here. And now this one, check this out. This is kind of cool. A second little bathroom. Half bathroom. There isn't a shower in here. We've got a sink, and then we've got a toilet. And of course you got exhaust. So just enough room to sit here on that toilet, like I always say, sit on your throne and rule your castle. This is your castle. Each one comes with a throne, and you rule over your kingdom with an iron fist. Quickly, I want to mention one other thing. It's a cool day out there, but I got warm feet. You know why? Because they're dry, guys. Use this link right here, guys, to buy some of America's best socks, work socks for the working man or for any man. If you like to have dry, comfortable feet, Camel City Mill socks, guys, use this link to buy a pair and you can get 10% off. All right, guys, that is the story on this cabin. It's a little bit wider. Like I said, 16 by 42. It has the 2 by 6 walls. Forgot to mention that. We've got the spray foam in the floor. We've got the spray foam in the ceiling. And then we've got fiberglass insulation in the walls as standard with those 2 by 6 walls. Yes, these are year-round living. They are not 3 seasons. This is going way up into northern Wisconsin. There's been other ones that have gone up into the UP. There's been yet other ones. The other day has gone up to Duluth, Minnesota area. And then there's even been ones before that have gone up into northern Minnesota. So some of the harshest climates here in the lower 48 states, these cabins have gone there, and they're built here in central Wisconsin. So we're used to winter, and these cabins are built to live in year-round. As a matter of fact, I'd say a good portion of the people that buy them are buying them as a little home, a permanent place. Yes, a good percentage are also buying them for kind of a vacation home, vacation property. A lot of people are choosing to go simpler these days. Things are expensive, and this gives you an option to get into a home a little bit more affordably, in my opinion. You know, you can check what's out there. You know what stuff costs. You build a house now, even in this area, you're probably talking $300,000-$400,000 for something moderate. So, you know, you can get into one of these much, much less than that. Yes, it's smaller, but what do you need? Consider your needs, consider your wants, consider your stage in life, you know, where you're at with it, and what kind of, you know, where do you see yourself living in the future? This might be a solution for you. These are great, high quality. You can't argue with the quality of these. You know, they pass inspection. You know, we can help work with your local inspector to get that nailed down on what needs to happen with that. We can provide the plans if you need engineered plans. We have a guy that draws those up, and those can be provided for you. Some people need them for their permits, some people do not. We can take care of that. So guys, hit me up. I'm your boy here in central Wisconsin for the Quality Built Cabins here on YouTube. My email's right here, cabins@themapledude.com. Contact me there. It's in the description below. And hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. Buy some of my maple syrup too. The website for that is in the comments below. And remember, always keep it real.